Hello everyone, it's Palm Sunday and we have just a lot of reading, like just volume wise, a lot of reading. And so just want to focus on something that a priest once told me, and I think he was 100% right. All of life can be summarized by this triduum, and the triduum is these three holy days: Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. Okay, this is all of life. First of all, Easter Sunday, the resurrection, that's what we all want. We always want the victory. We always want the good feelings, everything that's positive. But in order to get there, we have to go through the entire triduum, right? So we have to go through the Good Friday, and that's the passion and death of Jesus. And in life, we just have those things happen. We have deaths, we have tragedies, we have suffering. Those are a necessary part of life. And so anything in life that's worth living for is worth dying for. Now, I hope no one will die for their PlayStation. They're like, well, that's really worth living for. No, I mean really living for. Like family and like our faith. Anything that's worth living for is worth dying for. And so that death has to occur on a Good Friday in our life. And then we usually forget about Holy Saturday, and that's where Jesus is in the grave. And it might feel like nothing is happening, okay? But actually something amazing is happening. It's beyond feeling. And that is where Jesus is rescuing souls from the grave. That's where he's making a place for us in heaven. However, on the surface, it doesn't feel like much is going on. It's the everyday. It could be a majority of our lives, right? The everyday. And after a while, we get bored and we're like, yeah, I'm kind of done with this, right? I want more excitement or something of that nature, all right? So the entirety of our lives is that Good Friday, Holy Saturday, and Easter Sunday. Now we're beginning this Holy Week with Palm Sunday. We have to pay special attention to the reading, especially the reading that we're going to begin Mass with. Mass is a little bit different. We begin Mass with a gospel. We begin with Jesus being welcomed into the city of Jerusalem with palms. And why do we hand out palms? Palms usually represent peace or victory. Okay? And Jesus comes riding on a donkey, which is the symbol in Israel for that of a king. A humble king is riding into Jerusalem on a donkey, and everyone is welcoming him with these palms, recognizing his kingship, recognizing his peace, recognizing that this is the one, this is the Messiah. And they're saying, Hosanna in the highest. Okay, notice this. Because he's welcomed into Jerusalem. This is good. This is good. Like if you're running a PR campaign, this is good. Like Jesus is being accepted into Jerusalem. All right. 5 days later, 5 days later, people are screaming, crucify him, crucify him. What happened? What's going on? That's an important point for each and every one of us to consider, because a lot of us are claiming, hopefully everyone who's watching this is claiming, I love Jesus, I want to follow him, I want to give my life to him. Or maybe I'm not sure, but I'm going, Hosanna, Hosanna, I love Jesus, I want to follow him. But then, just a few days later, when things don't quite go the way we want them to, crucify him, crucify him. Let's pay attention to the readings, and most importantly, let's pay attention to our thoughts, our feelings, and our desires, and see what happened, and reflect in our own lives what happened, and what can we do this Holy Week, and what can we ask of Jesus, so that when we encounter our Good Fridays or our Holy Saturdays, we can stay with Jesus, and so experience the resurrection with him, not only in this life, but one day at the end of our lives, and one day see him in heaven face to face.